Hi, I'm Colin Clancy, PGA professional in Castle Golf Club. I'm at home here in my back garden with extra time in my hands, so I'm doing a video here this morning looking to make the most of my extra time at home with the COVID-19 crisis. Okay, so I thought this morning I'd talk about one of the least popular shots in golf, and that's the slice. Okay, so before we get into the slice, we've got to understand the two impact factors that actually control the direction on where the ball goes. So the first one is where this club face points at impact. So a club face can point obviously at the target impact, it can point too much left, or it can point too much to the right. That combined with your club path, so your club path is the direction of the club through impact. So is it at the target, is it too much to the left, or is it too much to the right? Now, when we're talking about a slice, quite simply it's that the player works the club too much to the left while pointing that club face right of that path. The ball working with clockwise spin, too much to the right. Quite often players lose a lot of distance because of this, and obviously end up in trees and obviously not where they'd like to be. Alright, so what I'm actually going to look at here today and just give you a simple way of finding out how far off you might be if you're a big slicer of the ball is, I've just got 2 empty boxes of popcorn here, and I'm going to set up a little station just to give you a feedback on where your club path actually would be. So if you're going to come to a lesson from me and our objective is to improve that slice, I'm going to give you probably something like this. Okay, we might work on a couple of pre-swing setup things, but without doubt I'm going to give you a way of measuring and working on your club path, right? So as we said, if you work too much to the left, I'm going to set up a little station here to give you that feedback. So first thing I'll do is I'll get an empty box of popcorn here. I'm going to move this one golf ball towards me and one golf ball towards the target. All right, and then I'm going to use this one, and we're going to go one golf ball away from the ball and one golf ball towards the camera. Okay, now what this is doing is it's encouraged me to work the club more in to out. Obviously the goal here is to miss the 2 boxes. Alright? Quite often when I'm working with people who slice the ball, I'm going to give them a nice simple visual. So a visual for them to kind of connect with, and that is a clock face. So if the golf ball is 6 o'clock and my target in the distance is 12 o'clock, the player is obviously working the club when they slice it too much towards 10. And I'm just going to ask them to set up here and visually, instead of looking at the target, look at a spot out to the right, which would be like 2 o'clock on the clock face, and feel like they're going to swing the club, get the club direction going towards that 2 o'clock. I'll generally get players to start with a half swing first, just to get a feeling of the path, building up confidence that they're going to miss these 2 boxes. I'll give it a little try here. Okay, so the first step in improving ball flight curvature when you're slicing the ball too much is working on your club path. This is a really good simple station you can use at home in your back garden. If you'd like to know the second half of improving the slice, that is controlling this club face, please check into the next video. Don't be shy liking or subscribing, and hopefully we'll all improve our golf while we've got this extra time at home. Best of luck.